Hello! Have you ever felt really, really worried? And have you ever felt like you're overwhelmed with things? Well, adults have a word for that. They call it stress. What is stress? Well, let's take a look at what the dictionary says.
Worry caused by problems in somebody's life or by having too much to do.
So, now we know what stress is. But what causes stress and how do you even know you've got it? Well, I am going to find out from a few of my friends. Come with me and we'll find out. Katrina, what is a cause of stress?
Worrying about schoolwork or your grades.
Emily, what is one of the causes of stress?
So it could be to do with family problems.
Jaden, what is a cause of stress?
Juggling schoolwork and clubs.
Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Do you know what one of the causes of stress is?
One of the causes of stress is problems with friends, bullying or peer group pressure.
So, Catherine, what's one of the causes of stress?
Changing schools or moving house.
Okay, so now we found out what causes stress. I'm going to go back round again and ask them, how do I even know I've got it? Let's go and find out. How do we recognise that we're stressed?
Sometimes you might withdraw from activities you once enjoyed doing.
You might sometimes have some angry outbursts.
Getting worried a lot.
Or sometimes you cry for no apparent reason.
When you go off your food.
God, you are always with me. You know my every concern. Lord, help my heart to learn that rest is easy when it's in you. Peace is mine 'cause you're here. I know I'll never have to fear, 'cause my God is greater than my fears. My God, you are with me. My God, you are good. And my God, you are with me. My God is greater than my fears. Greater than my fears. My God, you are with me. My God, you are good. And my God, you are with me. My God is greater than my fears. And my with me. And my God is greater than my fears.
Justin, so we are here with Pastor Justin, and we've been looking at that word stress. And we found out what can cause stress, and we've heard from people about how we can identify in ourselves how we get stressed, like getting quite angry. You right?
Yeah, fine, carry on.
Okay. And so we've been looking at different ways of recognizing it and
Sorry, don't mind my yawning, just a bit tired.
Oh, right, okay.
So carry on.
Yeah. So I've invited you here, Pastor Justin, so that you can help us to tell us how we can actually go about helping ourselves with this stress. Are you okay?
And you know, Dean, the first thing that I am going to say, and I am not doing a very good example, sleep.
Oh,
sleep. I've not been getting enough sleep at the moment, and you know, when we've not had enough sleep, maybe also we've not had enough exercise,
right?
Or we've not eaten enough of the right foods. It makes it harder to cope with stressful things, doesn't it?
Wow.
You know, I get hangry, if I've not eaten enough, I get hungry and angry at the same time. If I'm tired and something's difficult, I find it harder to deal with. So one of the best things we can do to help with stress is make sure we get enough sleep, make sure we eat well, make sure we do lots of exercise, make sure we're not on our phones or our tablets or watching the telly too late at night.
Especially if you're in bed.
That's not good. That's not going to help us. No. So we've got to look after ourselves. The other thing is, we're going to do this. We've got to talk about things. Say, Dean, feeling a bit tired today. I'm feeling it a bit difficult to do all the things that I need to. I'm a bit worried.
And who would you suggest the children talk to?
I think they should all talk to you, Dean. Dean is a great person to talk to, isn't he? He always cheers me up and listens. No, somebody like Dean, maybe not just Dean, but somebody like Dean, maybe somebody in your home, maybe somebody at school, maybe it's somebody at Renewal Kids, but someone who's safe, someone who loves you, and someone who's going to listen to you. I think those are the important things when we're finding somebody to talk to.
Okay.
So I would say look after yourself, get enough sleep, right food, lots of exercise that can help. Talk to somebody who's going to listen to you and love you and who is safe for you. And do you know what? Sometimes we've got to just have a bit more fun.
Right.
All the schoolwork you've got to do, or the homework, or maybe you've got to do chores at home. All of that stuff is really great, but you know, God wants us to have fun as well. And sometimes we need to go, okay, I'm not going to do some stressful things for a moment. I'm going to watch a TV program that I love, not too late at night. Maybe I'm going to play a game with my friends, or just do something fun that I enjoy. That's really important.
Yeah, because stress is worrying a lot, isn't it? And if you keep worrying and you worry about your worrying and then you worry about your worrying,
it just builds up.
And if you have fun, you don't worry.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that is fantastic.
Yeah. And there's this great verse in the Bible in Philippians 4 verse 6, and it says, don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. Tell God your needs and don't forget to thank Him for His answers. And you know, sometimes, Dean, worry can be a prayer. So sometimes when we worry, like, I'm worried about this exam, or I'm worried about this friendship situation at school, or I'm worried I'm going to get into trouble about this, we can keep it inside and it can just be worry. Or what Paul is saying, he's saying, rather than worry with your worry, pray with your worry. So if you're like, I'm worried about this exam, then you can say, rather than going, okay, I'm just worried, say, okay, Jesus, help me with this exam. And Jesus, thank you that you're going to be with me in the exam. So I try to do that. If I find myself worrying, try and turn the worry into a prayer and ask Jesus to help. And then I find something to say thank you for.
That is really great advice. And it is biblical advice as well,
Absolutely.
Isn't it? Yeah. Well, thank you so much. And children, I hope that has helped you. If you do feel worried about anything, turn your worry into a prayer.
Into a prayer.
And I think Pastor Justin's going to go back to sleep now, and
gonna
we'll
get
see you again soon. Bye!
Bye. Oh, you're very comfy to sleep.